My goodness. Unbelievable, people. What we've been seeing, what we've been witnessing. Welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, all of those wonderful things. And shall we begin? Now, Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. We knew that was coming, but now it's already here. So we'll discuss all of this stuff that's going on, as well as Kevin Durant's not going anywhere. Everybody can see that, and the fact that most people don't really understand the process of what's happening here. Oh yeah, we knew Wiggins was the piece. He was out. He was not working out in Golden State. Ever since he had chick troubles, he never got back well. Dennis Schroeder, Wiggins, and Kyle Anderson is going to Miami. Why is somebody like is at that level? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just getting news that they're telling me about Irv Gotti, that he's been declared deceased, but I haven't seen anything official really. But we'll get to that later. Let's get to where we need to be. Okay. I could have told people from the jump that Kevin Durant was going nowhere. You're not losing Kevin Durant fans. I know firsthand what they're doing in there. Without a doubt, he's not going anywhere. That owner is not letting Kevin Durant leave Phoenix. Unless Kevin is unhappy. And if he's unhappy, they're like, how do we make it work? They don't want Kevin Durant going anywhere. Now, Luka Doncic and his contract. Right. I know he's on life support, but people making reports. That's why I said it's not really official yet. I've already spoke about it earlier today. So I don't want to go into that right now, but because that's going to take me out of what we're here to do. Now we're here to talk about the Luka Doncic contract. The Lakers are right now talking with Luka's team. They got now until August the 2nd to come up with something for Luka Doncic, because Luka's losing the Supermax. Okay, he would have got $340 million. He'd had the largest deal in NBA history. The Mavs took that away instantly with this trade. Now, I'm not saying like Luka's broke. He's already a very wealthy man. He's in the middle of a 5-year, $215 million contract. Okay. He could retire on that if he wanted to. But we know he was getting that $345 million Supermax, which he qualified for. And why wouldn't the Mavs give him that? Because they're going to make way more than that $345 million off of Luka. But the problem is he's not with Dallas no more. So now Luka Doncic is playing for the Lakers, and that's going to create a lot of what Jenny Buss has told Luka's team is that being a Laker is different from being a Mav. Okay, you're going to have a lot more lucrative off-court opportunities. That's going to offset that 100 million easy. Luka Doncic is going to cost like Luka's not too much worried about supermax or not supermax. A player's maximum salary, of course, you know that through experience, is based on NBA experience, but actually it's about market value. Your market value is huge. A lot of you might look at like AD and Luka points are about the same, and it's not about that. It's about market value. You don't trade someone like Luka because of the market value that they bring to the table. Luka market value is like up to here. AD's is like here. Luka's is an international stratosphere player. Where they talk about him in India, they talk about him across the European world, and they talk about him here in the United States. Well, Luka's contract is different from a lot of other players and their deals and what they're bringing to the table. I'm setting my watch for the first Draymond Jimmy Butler fight. And it started. What's the countdown to Draymond and Jimmy Butler's first fight? It's already started. All right, now let's go. That's not going to help Steph. Well, because of his experience, he can sign a deal for about 30% of the salary cap. So when a player is either original team member or playing on the team that traded for him during his first 4 seasons, he could become eligible to get 35% of the cap. But, that's typically available to players with, about 10 years in the league. And they hit certain benchmarks, like they're a superstar. Luka Doncic, made all NBA teams in each of the past 2 seasons already qualified, right? So it doesn't matter now or he's no longer a Maverick or so if he's not eligible to sign a supermax deal regardless of his performance. And as an added bummer, he goes from a state without an income tax and take Texas to a higher tax state in California. Luka will still be paid a lot of money. Okay. He just lost a decent chunk of it. So why are the Lakers talking to Luka Doncic's team right now? He just got there. He ain't been there a week, and they're already talking contracts. You got from now to August the 2nd. Trade deadlines are going on. Why are they talking now? It's because trade deadlines are going on. So the Lakers want to make sure that they can try to grab any stiff they can while something's out there, which might not be out there. Grab a stiff, see if they can work out, and put them on the team. But he got to be for dirt cheap. The NBA should have avoided this contract. Why? We'll get to that at another time. It's kind of common sense, but we'll get to that at another time. So what's his next contract gonna look like? Now he has options. Luka can decide he just want to extend for the most money possible. So he'll be looking at a 4-year, probably $230 million deal. On top of the 43 he's already getting, because he's still under contract. He's still under his Mavs contract. So that pays him another $43 million. Yeah, he's owed 43 million no matter what. So if you say he's getting 230 mixed with the 43 they already owe him, so he's gonna be looking at about what, like 273. The Lakers is only gonna be on the hook for 230. So 230 million gonna be going to Luka for probably a 4-year extension, right? Yeah, he will start off at 50 plus million. We've already spoke on Jimmy. So Jimmy Butler's deal was already worked out that he's going to be there for 2 years no matter what. Okay. So they worked that deal out and Jimmy Butler's gone. And you knew Jimmy was going out west because there's no way Pat Riley wants to see Jimmy Butler in that building again. One time out of a year is enough. There will be no tributes to Jimmy Butler ever in Miami. Now, moving right along. Thank you. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors is expected. A lot of them thought he would end up in Phoenix. They couldn't get Bradley Beal. What's his name? Pat Riley did not want Bradley Beal. Okay, so we'll get to that after we go through this contract. Now, Luka, the Lakers, the way they got it structured and what they're trying to work out is this 4-year extension with Luka. In the first year, he'll get like 51 million. Second year, he's getting 55. He's getting 60 in 2028 and about 65 million in 2029. So that's how it's going to escalate. Like each year, they're predicting that it's going to rise by like 10%. But there's a protected cap in 2026 and 2027, right? Because the collective bargaining agreement raises every 10% each year because of the new TV deal they got. So you got to put that into the figures. So every summer for the foreseeable future, that's going to be the case, right? And then the protected cap is like 170 million for the 2026-2027 season. So 30% of that is going to be about 50, 52, 53 million around there, right? So that's how you can easily come up with those numbers. Now, he will get the 8% raise too. just under the 4 million. They're gonna apply a raise to that each season. Luka's gonna get a raise. Sorry. Let's say Luka don't sign an extension. And decides he wants to test the market. You ever thought about that? What if Luka's under contract for one more year? This year here, he could play this whole year out. Right? He could play this whole year out. It's not about going anywhere. It's about getting more money. He could still re-sign with the Lakers. He don't have to sign the extension in August. Because if they sign the extension in August, then that's it. They're going to make sure Luka stays. Luka's not going anywhere. This is just about money and positioning. Look, if Luka Doncic wants to, he could say, I'm going to test the market. Right? Because if he takes the new extension, his contract is going to be what? About 296. Adding his 43 million to the deal with the raises and bumps, he gonna make about 296 in 5 years, if not more, from endorsements, percentages off jersey sales. Especially if the Lakers are successful. Now, Luka Doncic signs with the Lakers extension. Like, let's say he waits to 2026. Let's say I'm gonna wait to the 2026-2027 season. That's 51 million to start. So that's how you're gonna get there. That's what I'm saying. He could do that, and he's making an additional 40, probably about 30 to 40 million. If he waits another year, you can make another 30, 40 million. If you say, I'm going to test the market, that means you're going for the money. So it benefits the Lakers if he's to sign early. So that's why they talking contracts in the first week. You see, the Warriors negotiated a deal with Jimmy Butler before his ass even got off the plane. He got a 2-year deal stepping off the plane. Well, I'm not announcing anything from Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard an official report on Irv Gotti, but some people I know are saying that it happened, that he's gone. But until they make an official announcement, I don't want to do that. I already made a video earlier today when saying in detail he had it. That video is about 10 minutes because I don't like talking about people dying. You know, I just don't. I couldn't sue. No lawyer would take it. I called 3 lawyers, 3 major lawyers who would take the lawsuit, and they told me you would lose money on this, and there's no money to gain out of it because you won't win. You have to prove that they've defrauded the consumer. You can't prove they defrauded the consumer. That's what he said. You can't prove that. If the NBA wants to allow the trade to go through, and the teams did it because, you know, you're just a fan that's got to deal with a trade. And I just look like somebody who's upset off of a trade of my favorite player, a zealous, overzealous fan, than a legal proceeding. I have to show how it hurt or it's rigged. I got to have evidence and proof. So it would be this, the class action would be ridiculous. But yes, I called the first thing Monday morning. I'm a man of my word. No, I tried to sue over this shit. I still believe there's grounds. It's just that no lawyer is going to touch it because they're not. It's not going to benefit them in the right way. Hmm. That's a milestone. Yes, Jimmy Butler has a 2-year deal, and he's going over there. I sound over it. It sounds like there's nothing that's going to be done about it. The league is not fin to veto the deal, and we'll go into that at a later time. But the league isn't going to do it. If Luka was to leave the Lakers, he would get about 219 million. Let's say he's unhappy and wants to leave. With his maximizing earnings, Luka Doncic will earn about 400 plus million when it's all said and done. He's not he's not worried about money. When it gets to 20, his contract is for the next 4 years. By the time he gets to 2033, 2034, Luka would have earned about 400 plus million in maximized earnings. That supermax don't mean anything. The Lakers are going to make that up to him. That's what they're probably telling him right now. Don't worry about the 100 million. We're going to pay you that back throughout the season. Because being in LA, like Jenny Buss told him, LA is a little bit different from Dallas. We have a lot more lucrative opportunities here for you. They building the whole team around Luka Doncic. So this is Adam Silver's dream. And I told y'all this almost 4 years ago. So now everybody, that video is starting to take off again as people see Carcino was right. So if I knew this back then, 4 years ago, right? As everybody keeps coming up here freestyling, how come nobody saw that coming but me? Almost the day in time, Nico, right? Nico Harrison got hired. Once Nico Harrison was hired by Mark Cuban, Luka was on the clock to be traded. But he couldn't do it as long as he was in power. As long as Mark Cuban was in power, he could not get rid of Luka Doncic. Mark Cuban was blocking anything that would have anything to do with losing Luka Doncic. He had no control over that. The Lakers were trying to get him in March. Nico was hired in July. That doesn't make the Warriors better. We're gonna do a whole video on that for y'all. Now, here's where this video is going to get very, very interesting. We're going to go through what happened. Luka's real market value. When you're selling jerseys in India, China, everybody's wearing your jerseys. Everybody's raving about Luka. Trust me, his market value is through the roof. That's why he's wearing that yellow and gold, that purple and gold, whatever. That's why he's wearing that, because of his market value. So how did my sources tell me Luka Doncic, the Lakers was trying to steal him? How did my source know that information 3, 4 years ago? How? they hadn't leaked it. It wasn't out to the public like that. That one guy sitting on his couch had the information that was going to shock the entire world years later. How did that happen? Did you ever ask yourself that? Some of you were in that live chat. They told me the comment section is insane on that video. And I said, really? And he's like, yeah, dude, you got to see it. I said, all right, well, I might have to check it out. Because I didn't know what they were, what was on there. No, thank you. But I appreciate that. No, I had to just do something right quick. Now, still can't believe that this deal happened. Yes, believe it. Now, here it is. I want to explain to you what went down when Mark Cuban decided to hand over the rings.
Just thought it was time for a new voice. And, the league has changed in the 21 years since I've been here. Players have changed. How you build a championship team has changed. And sometimes you just have to look to have a different tool set. And I just thought that between Jay Kidd and, again, with a lot of feedback from our brain trust, he was a voice that could lead our players and, create a culture on the court and off the court that really motivated them to perform. And with Nico, I don't think it's hard to realize the success he's had at Nike, and unless you really dig in and look at his background, to go from just being a baller, to in Montana State, to taking basically a low-level position and working his way up over 19 years. Talk about a commitment, and not just being there, but the levels of success he's had, not only for himself, but the way he's empowered people around him to have success. He demonstrated a long history of putting people in a position to succeed and then enabling them to succeed. And that's a unique skill set that's hard to find. And I think that requires not only being a great communicator, not only being a great evaluator of talent, not only being a great evaluator of people, but also being a great enabler of success. And so that's why when, Nico's name came up, it was like, oh my God, because I know Nico a little tangentially and a little bit and just chatting because he was always around. But then when in doing the homework, it was a no-brainer. So I felt very fortunate when he said yes.
Now, Mark Cuban hired a man that never, ever, ever was a GM, was a assistant GM. This guy was a rep for Nike, but he owns stock in Nike. That's right. Nico owns stock in Nike. He owns a lot of Nike stock. Michael Jordan don't even own Nike stock, but Nico does. Now, that Marcus Jordan video I did earlier, Oh, you should see the Patreon version. The Patreon version tells you way more. You're going to find out why Marcus is so messed up. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. We got it up there. So after this video, if you're a Patreon member, well, most Patreon members had already seen it. But that's the Marcus Jordan and the stuff he was getting himself into outside of the fact. Now, back to this. It's almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. 4 years since I told you. That was in July when Mark Cuban decided to do that. Why did he decide to do that? Because sexual harassment charges was filed against his other guy that he had that was working there in the office. So Mark Cuban was forced to clean house. So an opportunity came up for the Los Angeles Lakers, who was trying to steal Luka Doncic by having Magic Johnson and other people talk to him. And my video, which didn't get a lot of streams, they blocked it, and I went through a lot of problems because of my Luka Doncic videos. Notifications didn't go out as usual, right? Because I was saying something that they couldn't believe I knew. Like, how the hell did that happen? Because when certain things are transpiring, there's things, a process in the steps. Like when Luka was coming to the Lakers, LeBron made dinner reservations for his family while he was in New York. Made plans for his family to be somewhere with his family when the news broke. They know when it's going to break. It's not going to break on the internet before they want it to. And here's a guy that they don't know sitting on the couch in a Luka Doncic jersey telling them about the product they trying to produce, the scam that they're trying to run on people. With the title, Lakers are trying to steal Luka Doncic next season. Three years ago, almost 4. Ooh, man, people, it's going down, down, down. I don't really know what to say. I really don't know what to say, boy. Wow. Wow. This is huge, people. This is huge. This is breaking news. Crazy right now. This is nuts. Yeah, it's a mess. As of right now, we're trying to get everyone the notification because they did not send this video out. Well, yeah, I've been talking. You saying Silver Slipper to the rescue? Yeah, man, this is crazy. So what the Lakers want next year? The Lakers is trying to have AD, Luka, and LeBron. That's what they wanted. That was the plan. That was the plan. Now, this was in 2021. 21. The very next season, they were trying to keep AD. They were trying to keep AD, have LeBron, and Luka, the big three. They were trying to pull off that heist. In 2021, Russell Westbrook was going to be traded in that trade. Russell Westbrook was the one that was going to be removed, not Anthony Davis. It was going to be Russell Westbrook, and it was 3 other players on the team. But in 2021, that's how it was being drawn up. Now, so we knew then, we got the word, because for the first time ever, y'all finna hear something. I don't really give up too many sources, but let's just say this. Somebody very close to Russell Westbrook is how we got this information. Okay, let me repeat one more time. Somebody very close to Russell Westbrook is how we got this information, because Russell Westbrook was going to be involved in said trade. So we knew the steps. We knew what was going on with the sabotage. See, it's the people you don't know, the smaller people you don't know. And Russ was not happy because he gave up a lot to go back to LA. He didn't want to leave LA. He just got there, and he didn't feel he played that bad to where he had to go or he was the problem. Now, look, I know some people that went to visit Irv Gotti in the hospital and say goodbyes and was allowed to, saw the family. They're saying their goodbyes. Like, I'm not trying to put that, like, I knew this morning he was brain dead. And they're saying chances are like 0.000.1% that he's going to regain consciousness. So they basically got him on life support so that family members can come and say their goodbyes to him. But we knew that this morning. But I'm not going to do that. when they announce it, then we'll say something. But until then, no. Now, well, right, we'll deal with that when we cross that road. Now, going into this deal here, people thought I was insane, right? When I broke this news, right? Because I got to be doing it for clicks next year. Right? This information would just be. I told you, this information is blowing people's minds right now. This is why LeBron was like, I wanted to sign Luka and all of this. Luka, he wanted him to be the first. That's why he keeps raving about Luka. They have been plotting to do this since like the beginning of the season, the whole summer. This was their move. Talk to him, Cino. This was end game. Talk to him, Cino. They want Luka to team up with LeBron. Talk to him, Cino. 2021. They wanted that. They used Magic Johnson to try to make that happen. That's the video. This is a video everybody should have saw. But it's not your fault. You didn't see it. Let's go down to the comment section. Somebody said, I love how this is aging well. Somebody said, reading the comments is hilarious. I remember saying that Mark Cuban is not letting him go, Playboy. He's like, no one's talking about it because it's not true. Who came back here? What's fair is fair. Mark Cuban was trying to steal Shaq. And then Kobe, once Shaq said no to Mark. Look at these comments. This is just a total lack of understanding how the new CBA works. This is 3 years ago. Luka would have to give up an incredible amount of money to sign with someone else before his first max. No max rookie has left their team since the new CBA was signed. Why? Because no one is stupid enough to give up roughly $50 million before they have signed their first max contract. The max could pay him $195. They end up paying him $215. Not the Lakers. And no player is accepting a prorated contract. Lastly, he will be a restricted free agent, meaning Dallas can match any offer, even if the Luka wanted to leave. No one's talking about it because it's not happening. Woo! Man, how many more players does LeBron have to require? Exactly. Cuban ain't letting go of him without a fight. So what do? You get new owners. Yeah. You can see I was speechless setting up the live stream. I'm like, where would you think I would get such a ridiculous? Where would I get such a ridiculous notion from? Mm-mm-mm. There's no way Mark Cuban would let this happen. Look at this. Just Google. Luka joining Lakers, not even on the internet. And somebody said, well, you Googled wrong because there's 2020 articles about when Magic Johnson was joking about it. And it was like, keyword, he was joking. Wasn't a joke. I tried to tell people. Somebody said, so, I guess you was right about this 3 years ago. You called it. They've been trying to take him. Yeah, this guy coming in. I hear that Chewbacca will play for the Lakers next year. I have my resources. They say it's happening. If the Lakers can manage to work out a deal, Will Chamberlain will play center next season. Where he's lining up. Newsflash, they got Han Solo. Newsflash, they got Luka also. Look, I'm telling you, this is what it is right now. No, it's all about the narrative that they're trying to push and sell. Mm-hmm. John, you used to be the first guy in the chat every time we start. Kevin Durant's not going anywhere. Rest assured, Kevin Durant's not going anywhere. I know that firsthand. So he ain't going nowhere. That was to take all of the attention away from the Luka Doncic trade. You got to understand how the NBA works, man. They don't want people looking into the trade, talking about it no more because they know it's corrupt. So they like, we need some. Kevin Durant's going back to the Golden State Warriors. Great, run it. The Warriors are showing interest in getting Kevin Durant back with the Warriors. It was all smokescreen. We knew that from the jump. So Kevin Durant's not going. True, nothing but corruption. Exactly. The Knicks are trying to get rid of Jericho Sims. That's it. That's the only thing that's really going on over there. It's nothing really exciting. with them. They can't really get anybody for them. The reason they can't get anybody for is because of the money. It's not the players, it's the money. The Knicks are this close to the second apron by 2.1 million. So if the Knicks grab anybody, it's got to be under 2.1 million. Now, who the hell could you grab for less than 2.1 million? You stuck. So the Knicks are stuck right now. So you got to have trade for equal value. And that's that. Kevin Durant's not being traded. He never was being traded. He never asked for the trade. The Suns never said they're going to trade him. They were trying to move Bradley Beal, though. I know y'all's situation. That's why I said it. Trey Crowder. That's even worse. Clam Chowder been done for the last 2-3 years. And you might as well keep Jericho Sims if you're going to do that. Clam just stealing money. Now that we're done with this Laker talk, can we be done with the Laker talk and go into some other stuff? Can we go into that? Stop watching YouTube videos. The Vegas, you've been watching them YouTube videos where they make these nice sensational videos and they have really no real information. They have very limited, and they use their imaginations, and then they start putting things together and think that the Mavericks are going to go to Las Vegas because the owners are from Las Vegas. They own the casino, and they want to move the team to Vegas. And let me explain something. The Dallas Mavericks aren't leaving just because the new owners want to move them. It's not like the NFL. The NBA has to vote on if a team can move to another city. It has to be approved. Now, yes, they would want a team there, but they don't want to lose a team in Texas. They have their Texas Triangle, which is Houston, San Antonio, and Dallas. They're not letting the Mavericks leave Dallas. They will open up a new team in Vegas before they do anything else. What's up, kids?
What's up, Cena? What's good, man? Yo,
I just have to explain that because he saw the same video that somebody else sent me saying the new owners, they did this. They want to lower the market value so they can move the team down. All the fans will stop going. Then it's going to break it down because they did the same thing with the Raiders. And they did it with the owners. I'm like, stop watching YouTube videos and taking that at face value because they look nice. Whoever spent the time editing that video did a very good job of putting all this stuff together. No, these people want to own a team in Dallas because they're into gambling. They're sports betting. Even though there's no gambling in Texas, they're sports betting. Now, the wife, the female owner of the family, of the aldermans or whatever, she is greasing the politicians there to open up the idea of at least sports gambling in Texas. Like they could bet on their apps. She's trying to get gambling in Texas. So she's still fighting to get that passed. So owning the Dallas Mavericks just helps them with their sports betting. That's all it's for. That's all it's for. the fans are not going to completely abandon the team, especially if the team is winning games. That's only going to happen for a period of time, and they're going to be right back in there.
Yeah, my fault,
No thing. So that's what's happening there. Now, as far as all the other moves that they can make, Nico Harrison came in there from the Lakers organization. He was a plant. Mark Cuban got in trouble, the crypto scandal. So Mark Cuban got in trouble there. And then they had the sexual harassment suit where the black dude was going crazy up in the Dallas Mavericks facility. So they had to switch things up. Then Mark Cuban was forced to sell after the crypto situation went down. So before all that was starting to crumble, they took the GM out. They got Nico, who has no experience, never been a GM anywhere in the world, only was a Nike rep for 20 years, and that gave him qualifications to be there. He got finessed into doing that and had to make a switch right away. So he needed somebody, and they suggested Nico Harrison because he was really astute, good guy. Brought him in and said, all right, let's bring
sound
in
like a
Nico.
cool.
Yeah, it was, because it was a setup, because who he hired as the coach. Nico Harrison came in and hired Jason Kidd from the Lakers. He came from the Lakers. Rob Pelinka's best friend. They put him over there. Then they came and brought in Jason Kidd from the Lakers. This whole thing was put in motion so they could steer Luka Doncic over to the Lakers. Let me see. Okay, who's that? Giz? That's Twizzo. Okay, Twizzo.
What's going on, Cino?
What's up?
Yeah,
Now, I always got to prove myself, but nobody else. Now, this is what's this date? October 13th, 2020. I hope people can see that. Let me bring that up. Yeah, see that? October 13th of 2020. Magic Johnson thinks Anthony Davis will sign with the Lakers. Jokes. Maybe Luka Doncic will join. See, these seeds was already being planted. Already being planted. And that's when I told you, when I was getting the word in 2021, this was already going on. And that's why LeBron talking about he wanted to sign Luka to a shoe deal. He was going to be the first one. He went and did some show sitting down with all these people. LeBron don't sit down on a show unless he got an agenda. He sat down with JJ Redick because he was going to make him the damn head coach. I was like, look, y'all got to know these things was in motion way back then. They were trying to get Luka Doncic back then. Magic Johnson knew about it because back then he was still cool with the goddamn Lakers. So he knew, and they was using him to try to grease the wheels to get Luka to go over there. They was like, oh, Magic's just be joking. He wasn't joking. I knew in 2021 because there was some other stuff going on. I said, oh, yeah, dude, this thing do got legs. Because, dude, what he was telling me was on the money. Because he was attached to Russ. Like, he knows Russ to the core, and he was trying to move Russ out for Luka Doncic. And I knew exactly what was going on. And I said, oh, that ain't Mark Cuban to never do that. They was like, yeah, Mark's the problem. But, you know, it didn't get done then. So they had to wait it out. Oh, they came to a new understanding real quick. Somebody said they gave LeBron too much money. Of course they did. Russ didn't fit with the Lakers. And why he didn't fit with the Lakers? Russ needs the ball in his hands. They know that. They didn't give Russ the ball. LeBron started bringing the ball up after he's saying he was going to play off the ball. They structured the team around LeBron and never Russ. Now Luka's going to come in. LeBron is the worst defensive player in the NBA. And that's just not how I feel. Statistically, he's one of the worst in the NBA this season right now. Luka Doncic is probably one of the worst in the NBA as far as guarding on ball. So if that's the case, you got two guys out there that are cones, right? Both are ball dominant. Does Luka play well off the ball? No. Does LeBron play well off the ball? No. So you got two guys that don't know how to play off the ball offensively. So they play a slowed down game. The Mavs was one of the slowest teams in the NBA. Who was next to them? The Lakers. They wasn't showtime. They were slow time. So I mean, hell, he might. He might. Who knows? I don't think so, but it is what it is when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. Very much so. It's going to be a bunch of ancillary players that's not going to really amount up to anything. But Jimmy going over to Golden State is probably one of the worst deals.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Here you come to brag about that damn Celtics.
Hey, yo, Cino.
I did, it was hilarious.
Cino, you can hear me?
It was hilarious with your takes earlier, and I told you we wasn't gonna lose. I thought it was hilarious. Once again,
Yo, y'all can hear me, y'all?
I told you the
Y'all
76ers. We can hear you.
All right.
The 76ers and them Cavs. That's who you needed. You just let it go. Just let it go. We them guys. You just gotta accept it at this point. You've been wrong for about 10 seasons now with the 76ers. Okay? You've been betting with them since Kawhi was on the Raptors, and that was a long time ago. It's over. Jimmy Butler was on there, and now Jimmy Butler's on the West Coast now. Again, he's on the – come on, let it go. But I agree with this. I like the trade. I just think you were delaying an inevitable. You just put out the evidence for this case, okay? You knew this was going to happen. You just only upset because you don't like him playing with Bron. I mean, just say that, okay? But you knew. Me and Chris told you in 2020, we came up here and said it. He was going to be a Laker. He always wanted to be a Laker. Niggas get houses everywhere. Just because he was going to buy a house, what that mean? He bought a house. What that mean? What does that mean, Cino? Everybody's gonna buy a house, but AD is going to do great for the team. You said something that was wrong. AD's never gotten hurt when he had a big man. When he had a center, he's never been hurt. That's straight facts. Show me the facts then. Because when he had DeMarcus Cousins, he wasn't hurt. When he had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, he wasn't hurt.
I don't care about him being hurt. I'm talking care about him being soft.
Well, yeah. Well, he ain't got to worry about that.
Man, him playing the 4 or the 5 don't have nothing to do with how soft he is. He's brittle. He's fragile. He's not made to play 80-some games, 75-some games. He don't
But I
hurt
just
his
told
foot to
you
his
the
ankle
facts of
just
him
running up
doing
the
that,
court.
though.
Something
Like
wrong with my
AD,
damn audio.
but
Something
I'm
wrong
with you
with my
though on that though, Cino, man. It's a lot of legal stuff going on with that Lakers trade, and you've been up on it. Like I had messaged you on IG, and I said like I was saying, you got sources with the sources. Like you've been on point since 2021 speaking on this, and the Lakers been behind the scenes doing what they've been doing, because we already know without any like illegal stuff going on with trading, we know no star player has went to the Lakers besides LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and we know how Anthony Davis got to the Lakers, because of Rich Paul. But man, it's sickening, and as well as the NBA they are desperate though. So this is desperation of trying to not buy back, but trying to bring back those fans like me who I haven't been watching the NBA, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's boring. The style of play is just everybody kind of play the same type of way besides a few good teams. It's not watchable. It's not entertaining as it used to be. And these trades might bring people to watch because, of course, the Lakers about to play on. I think they play on prime time this Saturday. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, no, they play at
Lucas
4
returning.
o'clock.
So
They play at 4 o'clock against
Hey
the
yo,
Pacers. They made that official.
outside of the Lakers, because I mean, like, it's set in stone already. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Because that, like,
We
hip
don't
hop.
know if he's. We can't say that.
You don't want to officiate. All right, but outside of this Laker thing, man. Yo, Cino, how you feel about the other trades? Because like just 3 other trades just took place. Like Jimmy Butler just got traded for Dennis Schroeder and Kyle Anderson.
Oh, De'Aaron
Yeah,
Fox to Spurs
Jonas
is gonna work out.
Valanciunas and Kyle Kuzma going to the Bucks.
Yeah, that horrible trade. Horrible trade. Kyle Kuzma. Yo, Chris Middleton could have walked in. Yo, Chris Middleton could have walked into the locker room with one arm. I'm not trading him for Kyle Kuzma, bro.
Middleton is always hurt. Like that hurts Giannis because Giannis kept Middleton on the team.
Yeah,
He kept Middleton there. That was been his guy, his longest guy there is his best friend, and he made
Giannis leaving now.
Wanted to deal him before, so
Giannis gonna leave now.
Yeah, so now he's
yeah.
No, he probably they say, look, he injured way too much. We paying way too much money to have him sitting down.
Giannis made that statement. When Giannis made that statement yesterday, when he said he wants to see all the Europeans in the big market, he just told you what he want to do.
But he didn't say where he want to go.
That nigga just told you what he wants to do.
But he didn't say what market is he gonna go to? Where is he gonna go?
Well, I'm not sure, but he just told you he's gonna go to a bigger market. Giannis has changed. He ain't the same nigga he used to be. He's not the same.
Oh yeah, before his career is over, he's definitely gonna be in a big market city. They gonna have to move him somewhere.
Brooklyn?
Hell no.
You a hater. That sound like hate, boy. That sound like
no, they got to struggle. I want Brooklyn to struggle.
I love Brooklyn Nets. I love
Brooklyn get Cooper Flag.
I want Brooklyn to struggle for at least 15 years what they did to Kyrie.
Yes, I don't hate the Giz. I can never hate the I can never hate the Nets, Giz.
If the Brooklyn Nets get Cooper Flag, I'm dating all snow bunnies from now on. All snow bunny everything. Changing my name to Gizmoeth. Bugging. Gizington. Sir Gizington. You talking about
this? He needs to stay in college another year.
But for what though? You know what I mean? He not.
What do you mean for what? Yes, he is gonna get better. See, you don't care about development.
I agree with that statement on a lot of other players, but when you ready, no. When you ready, you don't need college.
He's not that good for him to be that.
That's your opinion versus mine.
No, well that's fine.
It's actually your opinion versus the world right now.
I mean, that's fine.
I just watched that.
But these
I've
guys
been watching basketball for a very long time.
Bro only show up when the Knicks they win a game.
Oh really?
I've been
You
watching
know,
basketball too long.
you were
Somebody
supposed
tell
to
me
do
Cooper
lives
Flag
on the
is
Knicks
good.
when they had that 9-game winning streak. You ain't do one. But it's all good.
Live stream.
Why would he do that? That's embarrassing.
You promised when the Knicks went on a 9-game winning
You
streak.
promised the Knicks.
Yeah, I know. But you waited till they
Stop
took
it,
2
G.
losses, then you
Where was you
did the
at?
Knicks.
Where
It's
was
all
you at
good.
when
Let's
LeBron dropped that
behave
triple double?
tonight, G.
Where was you at when
Let's
LeBron dropped
behave
that triple double?
ourselves tonight. Let's
And
not
we
do
Where was
did
you
that.
at when Where was you at when a 41-year-old man dropped that triple double on y'all? Where
Yes,
was you at
don't
then?
do
Yeah, I
this
did a
tonight.
video on the Knicks.
And y'all, when y'all got smoked by the Lakers in New York the other day.
In New York, in that bum ass garden,
You was a
cold as hell
ghost.
out there.
No, I wasn't Ghost. I was on All Ball TV. I was on All Ball TV live, and then the trade broke.
You wasn't coming up here. I knew that.
Yeah, they was happy
Because
that
we was
trade
live
broke.
when the trade broke. I saw your joint, but I had
Yo,
my
Cino.
boys at All Ball
All
TV, so
Knicks
they gave
fans-
me an
all Knicks
opportunity.
fans was-
We chopped it up over there.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna go over
Yeah,
there.
all the Knicks fans was happy that trade broke.
Nah,
Yeah.
I showed up when we took the L. It's all right. What was the last two? We won the last two, 7 or 8. I ain't worried about
No,
that.
those is
Come on,
irrelevant.
you
No,
know
those
that was
irrelevant.
magnet ball central. When the Lakers hitting
That was
23s
a
again?
41-year-old. The Garden don't got a magnet.
When the Lakers hitting 23s again? Come on,
Madison Square
magnet
Garden
ball.
don't
The
got a
magnet
magnet.
was on,
Nah,
but it's
MSG
all
don't
good.
got that, homie. MSG don't got a magnet.
But
Homie.
why is Madison Square Garden? Why Brunson couldn't hit nothing?
Exactly, because he trash.
Bro, the league control that, man. Come on now. Listen, you know the league don't like Dolans.
Knicks fans should be locked up. Y'all should be in prison, B. Like, y'all
Come on, man. Listen.
I don't like that y'all spew this narrative. Like, y'all are
We
weird.
won 7 or 8. You think I really care about that Lakers game? I want Boston next week. Come on now.
No, you don't want that.
Casino was ducking. We know
A
this.
40-year-old man just dropped a triple double on you.
A 40-year-old man took his concoction and got a little extra energy. You know, it's all good.
Hold up.
You might wait Christian though.
Why are we talking about these? Look.
That's
Don't
him.
talk about the Knicks. All we gonna do is trade Sims for a 2nd-round pick. We ain't doing no trade deadline.
Y'all not ever gonna win a championship neither in your lifetime.
Come on, man. You keep right. You're right. As long as the league is fixed like the WWE, they're gonna keep the Knicks from winning the championship because they don't think my man Brunson is the start of the year. You saw Brunson the other night. Did you see Brunson the other night?
Why didn't they win when the league wasn't fixed? How come the Knicks didn't win when the league wasn't fixed?
They play against the Rockets. He dropped 42 on Amen Thompson.
We don't care about that.
I've said y'all problem from the inception. You guys don't have a center. You need to put Cat at the power forward.
Okay, did you see last night's game? We played the Incredible Hulk. The last pick of the draft, we played him with Cat. Hold on.
Yo,
Can I
Jimmy
speak?
Butler just got traded. Nobody's talking about
Yeah, nobody cares. Golden State ain't going nowhere. They're going to pay that man $63 million when he's 38 years old.
I'm not sitting here and let you talk about the Knicks. No. Next topic, B. Come on, stop playing, son.
Y'all brought up the Knicks. I came to talk trades.
Let's talk about the Warriors.
Jimmy Butler going to make $64 million.
The Knicks and
Rockets. I hate y'all.
No. Huck 40 played last night. Towns was at the 4. They couldn't score last night. Or Toronto. I know it was Toronto. It's a preview with Mitch because Mitch will be back by the All-Star break.
So you're judging one
Cat's
game.
Gonna play at the 4.
So you're judging one game.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am because I'm watching basketball. Because I watch basketball.
No.
A guy that's on the trading block right now. They talking about
Mitch. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna move Mitch. If I know Leon Rose, he's gonna keep Mitch in tow. And even if we do, I love Huck Porty's talent. Huck Porty was the steal of the draft, the last pick in the draft. That's the Lakers center right there, Huck Porty. But they had to draft Bronny.
See, y'all like mid-ass dudes. See, this is why y'all.
See, no. Here's the thing: mid-ass dudes is what you win a championship with. Everybody can't be a superstar. Y'all want superstars at every position. It don't work like that.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
So who's the mid-ass dude? We gotta steal a guy who could be a starting center. I just watched. What's the name? It's a 2-foot layup. Wembanyama. It's a 2-foot layup to close out the Hawks. Thank God he got fouled on that last play.
But he's a second-year player. He's a superstar.
But
don't worry about niggas that's not on your team. You need to be concerned about niggas that's on your team. Y'all don't have a center.
I just talked about Porter. You called him a mid-ass player. See, this is the thing. Yo,
You guys don't have a center. You don't have a
okay,
real
we got Mitchell Robinson coming back. We got Carl Anthony
Towns. He's not a good
now
center.
Mitchell Robinson's not a good center, but everybody seems to want him.
He's never been. What teams? He's never been. Those teams are
Let me
he's not a good player.
Mitchell Robinson is the greatest offensive rebounder statistically since Dennis Rodman. That matters. Getting second chance points kills teams. See, this.
I can't see.
You can't what? You can't what? Because all you can talk is superstar. You don't know the. You don't know the game. You don't know the minutia. You don't know that. Yo, everybody can't score 40 on your squad.
So I don't know.
Said minutia. Hey,
all right, Stephen A.
So I don't know.
Stephen A. Don't call me Stephen A. I don't associate me with fake Knicks fans.
No, with the wordplay, my dog. With the wordplay, bro.
No, my team has great role players, but I don't know basketball.
Oh, you're the Celtics fan, right? I know. All y'all do is shoot threes. Y'all watch. You're the Celtics.
No, that's not true. Once again,
all y'all do is shoot threes. Y'all shoot 55. If I see Al Horford shoot another corner three, where y'all chase down the offensive rebound, that shit ain't gonna work against us in the playoffs with a healthy Mitch. Come on, bro.
Won the championship
you won a championship against a bunch of injured teams.
He got a lot of confidence in these Knickerbockers.
You goddamn right. I want the smoke on Saturday. What happens if we beat y'all on Saturday? What you gonna say? Oh, we won the championship.
Nothing, because it's not gonna matter. What you gonna do?
I know it doesn't matter until the playoffs. I got you. When you beat injured teams, come on, bro.
No, because
every team you played in the East last year missed their first and second best player. Come on, bro.
We dominated everybody.
You beat the Heat without Butler. You beat the Heat with an injured Butler.
They were the Heat. But time out. Let me check you real quick. Let me check all of this. If it wasn't for the play-in, they wouldn't even been a playoff team. So
but they were. Wait a minute. The same playing team that got to the finals against y'all 2 years ago. You forget about that, Boston? You forget about that? Okay,
then.
Have
beat us. The Cavs
I don't do if wouldn't. I do what happened. I'll give you your props. I'll give you your props for winning the championship, but you beat injured teams. So stop acting like that's gonna be the be all end all. You see what Cleveland is with their players.
And we dominated Cleveland every time we played them. We dominated.
Really? This year you dominated Cleveland every time you played them. I know you won last night.
Why talking about Cleveland again? It's like, what are we talking about?
Trey, you hear these lame ass niggas, man? This is gonna
talk about. What are we talking about here? You talking about Cleveland? It's like, dog. Do you know their history? Do you know their history before 2016?
Exactly.
They've always been losing.
Talking about we couldn't beat the Cavs without Donovan Mitchell. Like, who was this nigga? We don't need Jimmy Butler. The Miami Heat was imploding last year. They were the 8th seed. We're gonna beat them regardless. Instead of we winning
the same way you beat them 2 years ago. I got you. When they had you up 3-0 and y'all tried that desperate comeback and then ran out of gas in Game 7. Come on.
And that's fine. But they lost a bunch of players.
Bruh. Boston, y'all take 55 threes a game and relying on spreading it out.
We don't rely on it.
Y'all rely on spreading everybody out, taking 55 threes. That shit is not going to work in the playoffs against real competition.
We beat Dallas because we beat them in the paint. And we play defense. That's why we beat them.
Okay, so that was the one series you played, and I don't even look at Dallas now. Just breaking up their team. You don't want to see Dallas again.
No, that's not the shit you was talking before that. You said we was gonna get out.
I said y'all beat injured teams in the East. I said y'all beat injured teams in the East, and I gave you credit for beating a healthy Dallas team.
We don't need your credit though. We don't care about y'all. Y'all don't win nothing. You have no room to even have a conversation.
Bruh. Okay, so now you want to talk history. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen this year when a healthy Knicks team are going to drag y'all. Period. I stand on that business all year. Now what? Because you keep talking about last year, the Larry Bird era, the Red Auerbach era. You know Red Auerbach from Flatbush, right? A Brooklyn nigga built your whole goddamn organization. So stop it.
Well,
Now
he
what?
should have
Let's
built
talk
y'all.
history.
He should have built y'all. And guess
I
what?
know
He
you're right.
decided it was
You
a
right
piece
about
of
that.
shit.
You're right about that. There's a reason why cats left New York. There's a reason why cats left New York, and that's because of the 50s betting scandal. Everybody had to get away from New York if you wanted a basketball career in the NBA.
Telling somebody
That's
that
what
don't
it
really
is.
care
That's
at all.
that's what it
You
is.
don't
The
have
mafia is
championships.
the reason why the Celtics are the Celtics and the Knicks ain't the Celtics. So let's talk about it.
Y'all, no, you're the reason why you don't have
Let's talk about no. You want to talk history, or we can talk this year. That team that puts up too many threes. Jason Tatum, who don't show up in big games, who is the Anthony Joshua of basketball. He's prone for a knockout in a big fight. Let's go.
On your
Let's go.
team.
Let's go.
Maybe the Knicks will win. Do you not know you're not a champion? No one cares your opinion.
See, your whole championship swag come from my city. I just proved that. Red Auerbach is a Brooklyn nigga. That's why the Celtics got that leprechaun shit going on.
Okay,
let's go.
That's fine. That's where he was born.
That's fine. That's fine. Don't tell me about champion. Don't tell me about champions. First of all, I'm an NBA fan first. I know this game. I saw your team come up before you did, my dude. I saw your team come up before you did. Your team got here's the problem. Your team got a lot of Achilles heels. That being your two stars ain't all that. Now you got a nice little coach and a nice little run up and shoot 63s a night. You know, if y'all can chase down them offensive rebounds, y'all might be serious, but I can't wait to face y'all. Y'all not going to hit 29 threes like y'all did on opening night. Not going to happen.
All right. Well, you have fun, sir, because clearly you.
Listen, we'll see in June. Until then, all we can do is talk shit, right? But you can't. What you're not going to do is tell me about the Boston Celtics history that you don't know. You don't even know 5 guys that Will Russell played with. So don't tell me about your history. You probably don't even 4 guys that Larry Bird played with. Don't tell me about your history or who's a champion. You won a championship last year. You won a championship in the KG era. That's great.
Trying to figure out who was on damn what's his name team. I was like, damn, that's a good question.
I really do know. But Kevin McHale was one of my favorite.
You know McHale, Ray Paris, right? Who else played?
No, Kevin
Who else played? Name me 3 guys off the 86 Celtics bench right now. No Google. Celtics fan.
But for what though?
For what? You talk history. You talk about who's a champion. Other than that, you've seen 2 championships in your lifetime then. KG and that one last year. So don't tell me about no history.
You're not a champion. Don't nobody care about your opinion once again.
But meanwhile, I pulled up, y'all talk Knicks. I wanted to talk trade. Y'all talk Knicks. So don't tell me you don't care about my opinion because you thought you were punching down with a Knicks fan that don't know what shit. That's what you thought. That's what you thought.
Here talking about the bum ass Knicks and begging
Cino brought it up, and you thought you was punching down, bro. You ain't, bro. Couple of Celtics fans, Lakers fans. If y'all don't know y'all own history, don't talk shit to me about history. I know y'all history more than y'all.
I know my history, but I don't have to prove it to you because you
bro, you a bandwagon fan. When them niggas had Dino Raja and D Brown in the post-Bird era in the 90s, y'all didn't show up. When y'all niggas when y'all was struggling with Antoine Walker and Pierce before y'all made the what's-name trade, y'all didn't show up. All of a sudden they get a little contention. Now here come all these Celtics fans. Come on, bro. I respect real Celtics fans.
What's his name? Allah
See, he doesn't know the fans. Boston is not like that. See, we're not like the Knicks.
You're fake fans. Trust me. There's some real Boston fans I respect, but you ain't one of them. You ain't one of them.
I mean, I don't need to prove something to a bum ass Knicks fan, a dusty old dude from Yonkers. Like, don't nobody care about you, nigga.
But meanwhile, our name is always in your mouth. Our name is always in your mouth. You think you punching down because the league lets y'all get a little something. It's all good. I know.
Look, man.
I know y'all robbed Brooklyn to get this team, but like I said, it ain't.
Outlaw the courage to come up here.
Yo, Outlaw, what's up, bro? You know I'm coming to hold it down.
What's good, Outlaw? You hear this man? Outlaw actually knows me, unlike the dusty broke dude from y'all. You know.
Now we throwing at homonyms because you got washed on a basketball court. It's all good.
No, I didn't get washed.
You know me.
All. You being a Knicks fan is washed already. So I mean, I can't help you.
I know.
OG, listen, my shout out to you, OG.
Outlaw.
Salute.
Look, Outlaw, stop letting these dusty old ass Knicks fans keep harassing you about your team. See, the problem with these niggas be bashing
Outlaw, bro. Don't let them do you like that.
No, these niggas be bashing your team in submission.
OG needs to get healthy. Tibbs need to play the bench more. You see what happens when Hawk is actually playing. He has to play the bench. This is my problem with Tibbs. Tibbs doesn't play the bench as much as I want him to. But you know, the team is but I've been telling you.
You seen the last 5 games?
Yeah, because
he's opened it up. So I like that. See, I started talking about the team, and old Celtics fan up there had to talk about mid-ass players, this, that, and the third. You know, I started talking about the actual team. I didn't care about the Celtics. They don't even.
All the Knicks fans showed up. All
Fuck the Celtics.
Oh man,
the Blue showed up, man.
Look, I couldn't. Cheeto said I didn't show up when the Knicks lost to us today. I couldn't be everywhere at once. I couldn't be everywhere at once, man. I was with my boys all ball TV, man.
The Knicks fans go ghosts. Knicks fans go ghosts when they take their L's. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I was literally, you can literally
hold up. I was there on this live. I ain't gonna lie. I remember that live when the Pacers beat y'all. Hey, I remember.
But wait a minute. We went 7 in a row. Y'all go ghosts. We went 9 in a row. Y'all go ghosts. There's nobody want to talk about the Knicks. Y'all can only talk about us when we lose. Take an L.
Oh, that'd be a lot then.
Look. If we win the next 2, and if we beat Boston and we win the next 2 after that, that'd be 10 out of 11. But y'all only want to talk about the Lakers loss. We all know that they gave them that game on national TV.
Hey, real talk.
Meanwhile, LeBron was whacking AD, acting like he ain't know about that trade when we all know.
They was giving
the whole story of that trade. The whole story changed on that trade.
Hey, I was ready to see the Knicks win. I was ready to see the Knicks win the championship in the Celtics. I played the Celtics in the first round or the second round.
When you getting your ass kicked by Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves.
But wait a minute. That's one game. If the Knicks won that game, y'all just be the old team without AD. Y'all be the old team without AD. We lose that game and we getting beat by old nigga and Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. Come on, bro. Like it's a no-win situation. I'd rather honestly, I said this on all ball. I'd rather have beat Boston and lose to the Lakers than the other way around. So as long as I beat Boston, we're gonna be. I'll be 8 out of 9. Come on, I'm a big picture dude, man. I'm a big picture dude. Like I said, Outlaw said we ain't playing the bench. Tibbs has opened up the rotation. I said as soon as OG went down, how Porty gonna get a promotion.
Why does it take until OG or somebody gets injured for him to expand the rotation? But I will give him.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah, exactly. You see how I can't blame Christian. He's like, yo, who's this Hawk guy? Because he doesn't know. Because the thing is, he doesn't play the bench, so people don't know him. And then when
the Rockets or traders, Ime, and they'll take what's his face? Because I want Ime on the Knicks.
Listen, we would have to lose in the second round or something like that for Tim to get fired.
Ime on the Knicks, we getting a chip. Ime on the Knicks, we getting a chip.
But Ime doing a good job with Houston, man. They one player away, one shooter away.
But hold on. Cino. We beat the top team again. We beat the we beat the Grizzlies, beat them, and we also beat
Houston.
The Rockets. Those are big teams right there. So those are top teams.
When are you playing them? Are you playing them off of back-to-back?
No, we weren't.
Come on,
No, we
Cena.
come on,
Don't
man.
do
See,
that.
there's all the excuses.
We ain't gonna do no loopholes
Y'all
now.
Toronto Raptors
Nah,
said
don't
y'all
do that.
stressed out.
Cino, we dropped the
Y'all come here
140.
bragging and
Hold
y'all
on,
didn't
no,
do
Cino,
Yeah,
Cino, come on, Cino. You know
you
the
was in
game.
a dog fight with the Toronto
Cino,
Raptors. Come on, man.
we've
Come
dropped
on now.
143 on Memphis. They one of the
I
best
see
defensive
y'all
teams
ran
in the
Christian
league.
out of
We
here. I
wore
see y'all
nickel
ran
bags,
Christian out
man.
of here.
That nickel
We
bag. We
dropped
call them the nickel
143,
bags when they
and then
lose.
But hold
Bridges
on.
had Ja looking like School Henderson. Come on now, give it props. You so I know you watched the highlights, so
I'm
Whoa,
part of
whoa,
that
gonna
game.
I guarantee y'all now,
whoa,
with
whoa. You
Joel
gotta stop
Embiid,
doing it.
with Joel Embiid back, y'all won't beat the 76ers.
Really, you said Joel
You
Embiid,
gonna
my
let me
dude.
do it
Joel
again?
Embiid
Y'all
is
will
on a
not
siesta,
beat
my
the
dude.
76ers. That's it.
You gonna let me do it again?
Cino,
Come on
please.
now.
The Sixers are dirt.
Come on.
The Sixers are dirt.
You have
With
way too much faith
full
in the
health,
76ers, man.
Sixers are dirt.
If y'all play them
Thanks.
again, I hope Joel is playing. Y'all lose.
We beat them in Joel's debut. You remember that, right? They had Paul George as
Yeah,
well.
he won 100% then.
Okay. When has Embiid
It's too much
100%?
excuses for Joel.
Cino, when has been Embiid 100%? When has he ever been 100% in his whole career?
Just
I
when
think it
Never.
was his rookie season.
When has
Never.
Embiid been
Never.
100%? Give me the date.
Never in life.
The man missed his first 2 seasons after being drafted.
That is
Never
true.
in life.
He has
I
never been
don't remember
100%. He's
nothing.
always going to be a gimpy dude. So,
Right.
you see, Carl Anthony Towns can't make a three since he got that chip in his thumb. Somebody got me.
That's Trey.
Somebody got the echo. I don't know if that's me.
Oh,
That's Trey.
But you see, Carl Anthony Towns can't hit a three. Carl Anthony Towns shoot down there 50% from three. Now he can't make one. So he ain't 100%. We still winning games. So that's when you have the next man up mentality and you're a real team versus you're just Sixers are dirt. Sixers are dirt. I saw them get beat by Golden State by 40, and Golden State is dirt.
Okay, y'all off to Saturday.
Yeah, we got 3. Yeah, we played the most games in the league so far. So we need to even up the schedule.
Y'all are off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is the game y'all play. Y'all got 3 days off to get ready.
Two practicing, and we better come out, man.
Yep. So y'all gotta go ahead.
Mitchell Robinson come back.
And y'all at
I
home.
hope Mitch plays. I really do.
Yeah, because OG Anunoby's not playing on. I don't think on Saturday.
Man, y'all ran Christian up out of here, man. Y'all ran the
Yo, y'all still talking about the Knicks? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all still
Y'all
talking
brought
about
him
this
up.
team?
I wanted to talk
Y'all
about the
still
Butler
talking
trade. I
about
wanted
this
to talk
team?
about Luka. I ain't say a word about
shout out
Luka.
shout out to Jimmy Butler coming to the Warriors, man. I like that thing.
That team is too old. That team is too old. You are not winning a championship with a bunch of dudes over 35. Not working.
I think I'm gonna make a bet.
Got a question,
I think I'm gonna make a bet.
What Trey? What Trey? What Trey?
Okay, and the Eagles ain't winning. The Eagles ain't winning, beating what's the name? Will Clinton.
Okay, y'all finna lose.
Oh man, come on, bro.
Y'all finna lose 2 out of the next 2 games.
Come on, man.
Wait, who we losing to?
Oh, we got the Hawks too. Oh, the Hawks and the Cavs. Okay.
Hawks, Pacers, and Celtics. Y'all losing 2 out of the next 3.
Oh man, that's hard. Right there.
No, we're not.
Yo, they can win every. They can win
The Hawks game.
Hawks. Yep, I want the
The Knicks
smoke.
can win every single game.
Yeah, we get the
The
Celtics 2 out of
Cavaliers.
the next 6.
That's
Okay.
They can go undefeated.
We're gonna definitely beat the Hawks.
Bro. It's not happening.
Yeah, y'all probably got 1-2. Y'all probably go 1-2.
Y'all losing both games to the Celtics. Y'all gonna lose both games to the Celtics.
They gonna lose both.
Now, Cena, what happens if we win both games of the Celtics? Will you do a lot?
Actually, I think it's gonna be a split. It's gonna be a split between the Celtics and the Knicks.
I feel like when OG Anunoby comes back, it's gonna be.
I think it's gonna be a split.
Bulls. That's it. So y'all gonna be like
y'all not winning nothing. I don't care how many games y'all win. Y'all can go undefeated for the. Y'all can win every single game for the rest of the season.
Somebody said we was gonna go 2-8 over these last 10 games. We won 7 out of 8.
I don't know who that person is. But
we had the Rockets, we had the Grizzlies.
games, y'all gonna lose 4.
Knicks being fair to Sixers. Come on, bro. Like y'all saw the playoffs last year. What then now you're gonna tell me Embiid wasn't 100%, right? That's what you're gonna tell me.
I'm just telling everybody in the chat, look at this schedule. This is the 6th game. Now we're gonna come back to this.
Celtics, Pacers, Hawks, Bulls, Cavaliers.
So you know.
The last 8 games were supposed to be a bar burner.
They don't beat the Bulls. They don't beat the
supposed to
Bulls.
lose to the Grizzlies, remember? We both had an 83 on their heads.
Mitchell Robinson.
We actually played the 2. We played the 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the West in the last 5 games. We won 4 of those games.
What's up, man?
Yo, how you feel about the Heat? I feel like the Heat got better, son.
Wait, Giz,
no, they didn't.
They did. They got addition by subtraction.
Your name is not Cino.
Exactly. They got rid of their problem.
Yep, because his hero team, maybe Adebayo play a little better.
They're 500.
You don't like Schroeder and Wiggins?
Schroeder's going to Utah, I heard.
With Bam.
Schroeder's going to Utah.
Wiggins is not, man. Wiggins, nah.
Oh, wait, he's not staying in Miami?
Yeah, he's staying in Miami, but he ain't all that, though, bro.
Yeah, Sham said Schroeder going to Utah, so he's just bouncing around the league. They probably going to buy him out.
I like Andrew Wiggins on the Heat. I like him.
Yeah, he fits.
I like Wiggy on the Heat.
He's a Miami Heat player. He gonna toe the line. See, they don't want real superstars in Miami. They want somebody to toe the line.
He gonna stay in shape.
And younger and a little bit more athletic. Jimmy Butler's going down. That's why Pat Riley was giving him that extension.
Facts. Yo, Miami fit Andrew perfectly, son. He get to be on the beach, new girls, you know what I mean?
Right.
No? He get to be in shape.
Gotta get his mind off that broad, you know.
For real.
Now, how is Butler and Draymond Green gonna work in the same locker room?
They not. I already started my watch. My watch for the countdown for when they fight. First fight, Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green. The watch is set. It's already
and Butler getting twice the money too.
Anyway, so
Butler getting twice his bag too. Butler getting 60-something million at 37 years old, ain't that?
So Jimmy gonna sign with Phoenix in the offseason?
Nah, he already did the extension.
Yeah, they signed him to a 2-year deal.
2-year extension.
121 million or something.
I thought he said he's not gonna resign. He just said he's not gonna resign if he go there.
That's all posturing, man. All posturing.
Come on, son.
Yeah, he went to go to state. He signed a 2-year deal. Jimmy ain't turning down no free money.
So he gonna be there for 2 years.
Yeah, he 38.
He gonna be there for 2 years.
He play like he 38.
Yep.
No, he 35.
Jimmy ain't the same no more. He slowed the game down to a crawl, and then he don't move the ball no more. He was the reason they was losing.
Yep.
It's KD. They need to trade KD. Just let KD go, bro. You know what I mean? Like trade KD.
KD don't want to go nowhere. He
right there in Phoenix.
Trade KD to Orlando.
The one that fell off the cliff was Bradley Beal. I told y'all. Beal is done.
Bill is playing right now. Let's see if they trade him. I think they're gonna wait till after the game if they do.
Yeah. He trying. He trying to play.
Yeah, he trying to showcase it with somebody.
He trying, son. Bradley Beal need to
y'all gotta realize the league is moving on to new stars. If you're not under 30, the league ain't kissing your butt unless you LeBron James, because the whole league, the league offense kissing
I do think that they need to keep some veterans around. No, they can't the league.
Hey, this is the first time in LeBron's life that he is not the superstar for the team.
Sure
you don't think so? I still think he's gonna try. He's
gonna try.
He's gonna be dancing all in the videos. You know how LeBron gets now.
Oh yeah, he gonna be there to steal the light. You know that.
He gonna make sure he gets his credit for sure.
Now can we talk about this?
I still believe Luka gonna do all the dirty work and he gonna get all the credit. Still, it's nothing going.
Because this is the thing. AD has been the Lakers' best player.
Triple-double on your team. Why are you talking bad about him? That
doesn't make sense. Oh, you talking about? Listen,
that is intellectually irresponsible. He just
nobody cares about that bum, man.
Did you see Josh Hart get 2 and 1?
Didn't he just get swept in the first round again?
That's like getting your ass whooped in school and you come back to school the next day running your mouth by the dude that just whooped your
ass. Listen, didn't he get swept in the first round last year? What's going on?
The news.
Who he shouldn't even be on the
First
list.
time I heard it, I thought it was
LeBron.
for sure.
LeBron.
LeBron has championship rings. How many do the Knicks
Okay,
have?
he has the championship bubble ring.
He called me.
How many do the Knicks have?
80 face.
How many Jalen Brunson got?
I talked to him for
He
quite a
has
while.
no real championship.
Saturday night.
That was Dwayne Wade.
How many
That
Patrick
was
Ewing?
Kyrie Irving.
LeBron,
Patrick Ewing got?
Anthony Davis. Come on, man.
Hey, listen to LeBron talk about some. He thought it was a hoax, the Luka trade.
And just when the news came down, your reaction and just how you've been able to kind of manage your emotions over the last several days.
What line he gonna come up with?
Well, my emotions all over the place. Obviously, we had just come off a big win, huge win in the Garden. I was out. I mean, you guys seen the report. I was out with my family at dinner and got the news. And first time I heard it, I thought it was for sure fake. Thought it was a hoax. People messing around, whatever. But then when AD called me, AD FaceTimed me. I talked to him for quite a while.
LeBron on that white horse? Why he wiping his nose so much?
Still didn't seem real. It still pretty much didn't seem real until I saw Luka today, and then I saw a clip of AD at the Dallas shoot-around.
Oh my God.
Man, LeBron is not a good actor. When LeBron hang it up, tell that man not to act in no movies because he's not a good actor.
He's not a good actor.
Yo, that reminds me when he was talking about he knew Kobe was going to score 70, and then come on, man.
Y'all love Braun. Y'all love Braun. Y'all should just.
You know where LeBron had dinner with the family? You know where LeBron was eating dinner that night?
Where?
Spark Steakhouse. What's significant about Spark Steakhouse? Anybody know that reference?
I know the steakhouse. What's the reference?
Rap song?
You don't know where the Castellano shit happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
LeBron and the family was having dinner at Sparks, while he whacked AD, talk about he don't know what happened. Come on, man. Come on.
Nah,
man.
For 3 weeks they were working. They tried to make it seem like, it just came together last minute. They were talking about it for 3 weeks.
I thought you was referring the Genius song, the Jizza song, when he talk about Spark Steakhouse.
Well, yeah, we always talk because that's the whole. We always talk about the Gotti in New York hip hop, the Gambinos in New York hip hop. So, yeah, man, we recreated the crime.
That man is a liar, bro.
Oh, straight liar. He knew exactly what was going down.
Championship, man.
How did Rich Paul not know about this? How did Rich Paul not know about this? Come on.
One of his reporters, he probably fired right now, but he put LeBron on blast.
First of all,
I've never been a part of one transaction like that.
Yeah, he asked LeBron like,
look at him smirking.
Come on, bro.
He's lying. He broke it up, right? Please.
Wait. What he asked him, Cino? Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, the guy asked him. He was like, "Yeah, you okay with the team trading for a younger 25-year-old player?"
What's wrong with that?
Right, exactly.
LeBron don't like young players, I heard. Yeah, I know.
But he knows
like the Knicks neither.
Yeah, of course.
That was different.
If Braun was
Obviously, as a leader and with such expectations, for yourself in this franchise, how were you able to then just kind of regroup for yourself and for this team tonight?
Because there's a job at hand still. At the end of the day, I got to make sure that these guys are ready to go.
Magnet ball. The weirdest shooting stance ever to go nothing but net.
And we wanted to end this road trip off the right way. Going 5-1 on a 6-game road trip is very challenging, and then to end it having to come from New York, 6-hour flight a couple days ago to come here and win this game. It was big time for us.
You and AD clicked immediately on the court and seemingly off the court. Just how do you sum up the partnership you guys
Luka is LeBron's replacement?
Yes, he is.
It's great.
That's great.
It's everything and more. Literally became brothers over the last 5.5 years.
Bradley
we was able to accomplish on the floor. Obviously, that goes without saying, but more importantly, what we was able to accomplish off the floor, just us growing together, knowing each other's families, seeing each other grow, seeing each other's kids grow. It's pretty It's pretty unique. Obviously, I was at his wedding when he got married.
Yeah, and he was having eating popcorn with his wife on the couch when the news broke.
How do you view your role, the best way you can help Luka get assimilated with the Lakers?
Whatever he needs.
LeBron, through the last few days, we've heard everyone from Steph Curry to Anthony Edwards and on and on and on just express so much shock that a 25-year-old generational talent who's been a 5-time consecutive All-NBA player, made it to the finals last year, could get traded like this. How are you on that scale of shock?
Something I haven't seen before, obviously, but it was shocking when I heard the news. But at the end of the day, I understand the business of basketball. But
no soliloquies about how bad it is to get trade guys like that.
In the sense of who was involved, obviously, with Luka and AD. I don't know. I don't have much words to report.
You guys have 22 seasons and obviously seen a lot go down. AD obviously was not only a teammate, but you won a championship with him and a very close friend off the court as well. Can you reveal just sort of what went down during that FaceTime between the two of you in that moment? Or
that's on AD. I don't want to, AD called me in confidentiality. And if AD wants to, talk about that moment, but it was definitely a weird, uncomfortable truth moment for us. Just knowing that he was going to be gone, that was very, very difficult, very challenging. I can see.
Yo, how can y'all not tell that LeBron is upset?
How?
Oh my God!
Nigga, not upset, please.
Not upset.
My face is.
Oh, that's his label mate. He's his man agent.
Y'all don't know how to. Y'all don't know what Capricorn's.
Yo, get full of it, bro.
22 in this league.
He's stepping for LeBron. That's crazy.
At some point,
Ron is Capricorn. Like when they lie, you can tell he's not lying. He's trying to keep it composed. He's mad. Ron feel like I got going to do that when I'm talking. I'm the man.
I'm sure there's a lot of
right.
Please.
Are you energized by?
You can see how broke it up he is.
Digested with the.
He hurt. Look at him. He hurt. He got that.
They got the Kool-Aid smile on. Stop it.
Obviously,
Right.
two selfless
That man look hurt.
competitors. Love seeing
He's
the
devastated
success
about that
of our
trade hat.
teammates.
Look at him.
Yo, Outlaw, don't put that hat.
Luka's been my favorite player in the NBA for a while now. I think you guys
I
know
hope
that.
he paid that toll.
And I've always just tried to play the game the right way and inspire
LeBron got
the next generation.
congestion price in
Luka
hell.
happens to be one of them, and now we're teammates. So it will be a very seamless transition.
He got
I
the
understand that
easy
you
pass.
are generational talents. What do you think it will take for this partnership to be really productive? As best as
Yo, LeBron is a pathological liar. I don't understand how y'all believe anything come out his mouth.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Look at him. He looks
being
devastated.
a part of that. Is there any part of you that's kind of concerned?
But he looked like he being real here.
There it is. There's the guy. I was waiting on him to show up. The guy that's 35.
I'm talking about what comes next, and obviously Luka being a part of that. Is there any part of you that's kind of concerned that, already there was some debate around this team, right, about how much of your future do you sacrifice to kind of go all in and kind of maximize your window?
Well, he's not LeBron, not better than
LeBron ain't got no window.
Brought in a young star. That some of these
LeBron ain't got no window.
Future rather than present.
What's wrong with that?
He got a roof.
If I had concerns out of waive my no trade clause and get about it.
Yeah, here we go. The guy who asked you this question is never gonna be able to question LeBron again. They're gonna get him up out of it.
Because you brought in a young star, that some of these priorities kind of might shift more towards the future rather than the present.
What's wrong with that? If I had concerns out of waive my no trade clause and get about it.
Get up out of here to win. Who's taking you, LeBron?
Who's taking you? You said earlier this year, right?
Yeah. You
envision yourself.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I would have waived my exactly. He would have left if he didn't want to play with Luka. Yeah,
Right, exactly. He would have left.
You see how quickly they ended that rumor? No, I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
I'm good.
Exactly.
Yo, outside of one season, and that was the Westbrook season, AD has been the best Laker
every season. But LeBron gets all the credit. That's
Of
what
course,
bothers
but
LeBron
that's
more than anything, knowing that
gonna be the same thing with
AD's
Luka.
the real MVP of that team.
Yeah, that's why the Knicks post game. That's what I'm saying. He knew it was gonna happen. In the
Yeah,
post
he
game,
knew.
he said it like AD is our leader. He's our best player on the team. He giving him all his flowers because he knows his ass gonna be gone.
Exactly. That's what I said. It was a setup. That whole thing was a setup. That's why I was like, yeah, we got
I
set
told
up.
y'all last year. They was beefing while LeBron wasn't an MVP finalist on a 7th seed. But meanwhile, the same agency did not beef while AD wasn't a Defensive Player of the Year finalist, and AD played better at every aspect of the game. So if anybody should have been in the MVP talks, it should have been AD. But they ain't saying nothing. That's how you know. That's how you know everything is about this guy. That whole agency, they funnel players to LeBron. Let's keep it real.
Yep.
Let's keep it real. So I believe
that was corruption.
I believe Nico Harrison is AD's boy, and he's like, listen, you ain't gonna never get your due in LA. Come over here and let's build a defensive squad. And you and Kyrie might, make a run or whatever, and you might get credit for that. That's where I feel went down.
So, Cino, are they guaranteeing like the Dallas Mavericks a championship or something like that? Because like they be giving those little underhand achievements and stuff like that. Like how
they got to win some games first.
Anthony Davis.
Championship. They think everybody, the Mavs fans, is thinking Luka will come back at the end of his career and win them a championship. Go back to Dallas.
Who, Luka?
Yeah, they trying to do it like LeBron left. Like LeBron left and went over to Miami and won the championship. That's what's going to hit with Luka. And he gonna come back in about 3-4 years and come back to Dallas and win Dallas one. I'm like,
that's crazy.
My prediction is the Buss family still owns the Lakers. They're gonna try to make sure Luka retires a Laker. That's all she cares about is marketable stars now. She don't really care about winning as much. She'd rather get the star and then we'll try to win after her.
Right now. It's all about LeBron and Bronny.
I want out of commission. I want that guy. I want him in that yellow goddamn duck hat. I want his ass out.
I can't get out of here fast enough, bro.
I'll be cool with it. I'll be cool with it as soon as they get rid of LeBron James. That's the only thing. Because his back was against the wall. He was done. He was done after this. Like, it was
AD gave this man life, bro. AD gave this man life. And that's how they thank him.
They're getting swept in the Western Conference. They over there blaming their coach. They went from coaches. They went from players to coaches. It's just like this man is done.
But let me ask a quick question to Kevin Carcino. Yo, Carcino, are you getting tickets for the Arizona Wildcats next year so we can support our boy Bryce?
You said what?
Are we going to get tickets for the Arizona Wildcats so me and you could go support our boy Bryce James?
Oh God!
Averaging 2 points a game.
He's getting red-shirted his first year.
We gonna go to the JV games though, then, dog.
Jesus Christ!
That's funny right there, dog.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna watch him average the lowest points per game to get the most money from a draft in NBA history.
Let me ask you a serious question, Carcino. Do you think that Bryce going to Arizona is why Taj Arenas ended up going to USC because he was first committed to Arizona? He didn't want to be involved with the James hype.
Makes sense.
Who?
Gilbert's son.
Elijah Arenas. Lord, I call that boy Taj. Because he was committed to Arizona. He was committed to Arizona, then he went to USC, which is kind of weird because USC is trash.
USC is trash. Well, it depends on the program and who's in charge over there. But it depends on what the scheme is and who's the agenda for. Like most people, they have their recruits already, and they already have their commitments.
That's true.
So like Bronny wasn't part of their commitment. They had already went through and got all their commitments. They were done. Brian just came and got on there because he definitely wanted to get
But Arizona is a blue blood program when it comes to college basketball. Like Arizona always competes, man.
I think college right now is in a little transition because a lot of since post-COVID, like the SEC now is the big conference. I'm seeing all the ACC teams are down. They got their budgets. And North Carolina's dirt, stuff like that. So
SEC
really,
is a powerhouse though.
But Gil's son don't pass the ball.
No, he
like
does have
father,
a
like
little
son.
He does have a little tunnel vision. I seen that.
Like father, like son. All they care about is scoring.
I seen him
like
play with
he be taking on the double teams a little bit too much, but he could just pass the ball out.
Where he's the only good player really on the team, and he's playing against other teams just like that. They got one superstar on the other team, and he's the only superstar on the other team. That means he got to go out and score 40 a night just for them to win games. You know,
he won a championship. They won state.
Out of all the former players, Kyan Anthony gonna be the best out of all of them at Syracuse.
I think
see him averaging at least 12, 13 minutes.
The left hand, the one with the left hand, like the left hand of the song, him. I think he's gonna have more of an upside.
The Boozer twins go there next year too, right? The Boozer twins are next year, or they go the year after?
Next year. They're coming out in the Cooper Rush draft.
Okay.
He should really be number one.
Who, Cooper Rush?
No. Boozer's twin, the good one.
Yeah, the big one. The other one's the point guard. The other one's the power forward. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know about Cooper Rush. I don't know if his game is going to transition to the NBA.
I think it will.
Wait, it's not Cooper Rush. It's Cooper Flag. My bad.
Cooper Flag is this year.
Yeah, we can say
Cooper Flag is this year.
That's the backup quarterback for the Cowboys.
The NBA is going to make sure Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag, he played just like Dalton Connect.
I think he's going to Utah. I think he might go to Utah.
He plays Dalton Connect and stuff, but they're going to build around him.
Yeah, he going to Utah, in my opinion.
I saw Cooper tonight. He's the real deal. He makes plays.
I think Cooper going to Brooklyn.
You think so? I don't know, man.
I think they want to put him in a nice white market.
I never heard of no Gill son dominating no boots.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
He did. Elijah Arenas did. He
probably took all the shots. And whose team won though? Whose team won?
His team won. He led him to a state championship.
Man, listen.
Elijah Arenas got like the state.
No, I ain't going. I hear he's the real guy. He's a legit 4 or 5 star player.
No, he's nice. He just tunnel vision.
He's classified, bro. He's going to college a year early.
So is Cooper Flag, and he's gonna be the first pick.
Yeah.
What division is he? What class?
Elijah, I think it's not top division. I think it's like 2A or something like that. It's lower division in California.
So
like a lot of Mercy Miller looking like shit. So I mean, Elijah Arenas might, but like Mercy Miller was looking like the truth at Notre Dame, but at Houston, he's not doing that.
That was Gill's strategy. Gill's strategy was not to put him in the top tiers.
Yeah,
I spoke to Gill about this religiously, and he didn't. That was his plan. He didn't want to put him in a top tier team because he said most of the statistics he see with those kids, they end up becoming role players.
Yeah.
And not franchise players. So he was like, I know coaches. Coaches gonna look at that kid put up 40. That kid's putting up 40. Ooh, I'm watching him because he's putting up 40 a night. So that's how
man. That's Gil problem. He don't care about the scoring. I don't think
the shooting guard.
I don't think he wants players to be well-rounded players. And I look at Melo's son, the way Melo did it, training himself. Like he got him playing. He was playing in every tournament, every street ball tournament, everywhere. You know.
But Melo got that gritty East Coast mentality. Gil,
exactly.
It's a whole different mindset.
Right. No, the thing is, Melo said, listen, your body's not even developed. We staying in college until you're ready. you know, he's not gonna force him like how LeBron James forced him.
Exactly. I see Kanye staying there 2-3 years. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's gonna be there
Hey,
probably 2 or
LeBron
3
know
years.
his son wasn't good enough. He's just trying to rush him through.
Of
Yeah,
course.
trying to rush him to make up the story. The Bronny and Bron
LeBron knew
story.
that boy was never gonna be ready. Let's be real.
Hell no.
6'1" wing. A 6'1" defensive wing. That's what it is.
Casino be killing me with the papa.
Basketball is always like that, though. The star, like those super guys in high school, they average like 40 in high school, 20 in college, 6 in the NBA.
Yo, Kylie is doing this thing. Kylie is getting us started on Utah. Every time I see him, he got like 10 assists. A double. I really play points.
Just to make a little turn, talking about kids that are basketball kids and stuff like that, man. You was killing me with the Marcus Jordan video. Man. That is hilarious. I can't even lie.
Hey, Cino. They said it's official, man. Irv Gotti passed away, and 50 being who he is, talking about he's smoking on that Irv pack.
No.
He was you know, making posts and stuff the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And now he beats it with both big meats and little meats now too. 50
Man,
is just
50 cold, y'all, man. 50 cold for that post though, y'all, man. He got a hookah. He's smoking on a hookah in the picture. Y'all go to his page, man. Hey, that dude cold, bro. I understand though. I get it though. I get it though. I get it though, dog. Because Irv, you know, to his connection, man, with Green and all that, dog.
But Irv ain't never tried to take that man's life. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did.
So I don't play with death.
Me either. Yeah, so you know, I think I would have kept that to myself, bro. I mean, to do that publicly, man, like that ain't, yeah, man. 50 a cold dude, dog.
He said I'm smoking on that God pack. No, God bless him.
When Lloyd Banks' dad died, like
just turned officially to
Yeah, that was cold too, man. Hey, man, that dude lost his mama, man. He ain't got no heart, bro. 50 cold.
Man, what's that? Wait, say that again? Oh, the Knicks traded. Oh, let's go. Jericho Sims gone.
Who the Knicks traded?
Well, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Yes. I can't see it.
Damn, Lonzo Ball got an extension.
Yes, Jericho Sims. I couldn't stand Jericho Sims. I don't even know why he's in the NBA.
Where are you going to?
I'm trying to see.
Damn, so that means Mitchell Robinson is there.
Charlotte get a second round pick.
You got a second round pick?
No, I like Sims. Sims is he's good at shot blocker. That's all he can do.
He just never looks at the rim for me. Like, I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he got no offensive game. That's his thing. So
I'm like, how did you make it to the NBA? You never look at the rim.
But yeah, as soon as I came home, I said, all we gonna do is trade Jericho Sims. Like, we ain't trading Mitch. We'll see tomorrow. Maybe if we get Murphy or somebody like that. But no, I'm holding on to Mitch. And just going with this squad right here.
Yo, hold on, I'm trying to see the news.
Damn, Phoenix beating up on OKC tonight. OKC coasting right now.
Wait, who's beating up on them?
Yeah, Phoenix beating them by 10.
Oh, wow. Hey, you not think Kevin Durant gets moved or not?
I think that the Thunder gonna smoke them in the second half.
Yeah, maybe.
Damn, Jimmy signed an extension too.
Oh yeah,
they said Lonzo Ball is signing a 2-year, what was it? 2-year, $20 million extension with the Bulls.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh, Lonzo.
Yeah, Lonzo Ball.
He looked
back at that because they,
he looked back.
All right, so Jimmy Butler has agreed to a 2-year, $121 million extension with the Warriors.
I don't think stuff like that. He might be up out of there. He might try to get down to LA.
I don't know how that. Like I keep saying, I don't know how Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green gonna coexist. That's my own thing.
They're gonna, they're gonna.
Somebody gonna get
might
out of
be a
there.
whole boxing match right there.
He couldn't get along with KD.
I told you to go first. Hey, don't talk to me like that. You know how they go.
The Warriors are desperate. That's what they tell me.
That's what it is, and they got a 35-year-old guy that is declining, and they gonna pay him a fortune. That's not gonna work.
They let go of Jordan Poole, man, bruh. That was stupid.
Honestly, they need to fire Kerr because Kerr is dirt and developing new players. That's why they doing the Jimmy Butler thing, hoping they catch lightning in the bottom.
Man,
Kuminga should be a borderline all-star by now, in my opinion. Because I see the talent, but Kerr don't get it man consistent playing time.
Because of Draymond.
Yeah, and you got your whole team is declining. That's why I see them getting dumped by 40. Get dumped by. I mean, they silly.
At least they had sense enough to get rid of Clay because Clay he lost his athleticism.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta at some point you gotta move on. You can't keep moving on.
They really fucked Curry over because Curry still got some elite athleticism. They had to get rid of Draymond and they had to get rid of Clay, man. I would have pulled the trigger on that one. They fuck Curry.
But the problem is with Draymond Green is the heart of that team, but he also rubbed people the wrong way. But him and Poole were never gonna get along after what happened.
This is what they said about the Jericho Sims. They said the New York Knicks are trading they're trading center Jericho Sims to the Milwaukee Bucks as part of Bucks Washington Wizards Kyle Kuzma, Chris Middleton deal. So what do we get?
We might get cap relief. Look, so the cap relief thing, you know what that does? Because
helps us get another player.
The buyout market because we're in that salary apron.
Yeah, that second apron.
Some salary, we might get in there so we could get in the buyout market. So
okay.
Yeah, that's the salary cap. Mind you, how many times were the Lakers way over the cap, right? Way up into the luxury tax. But they was always getting people off the buyout market, like Markieff Morris, motherfucking Drummond. All those years they get guys off the buyout market. Now all of a sudden they changed the rule where if you in a certain, you over in the luxury tax, you can't get nobody unless they make less than the mid-level exception. Yeah, so if they made $20 million and they get bought out, you can't sign them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That might be why they might get like a second round pick because you got to get something, right? You got like a second round pick swap or something like that.
Had to be because you want to make that definitely makes sense, cap relief and everything because we're like really close to the second apron. Plus we gonna we're probably gonna go to the buyout market and try to get somebody because we need, like I said, I understand, like we could beat the Celtics, but we need to have our wings. Our wings is what we lack at. That's my only problem. And then us not having OG, that's a different story right now.
But you know what? OG will just rest up and somebody else will get a chance to play. I like what I see out of Precious. I was saying Huck 40 needed Huck 40 definitely because Huck 40 can play offense. He can get around, he can get some dunks. He knows how to. He had that dunk on Cleveland. They called the offensive foul. We would have won that game.
I remember that game.
So Huck 40, I love what I see out of Huck 40. So I'm glad that we made that trade because now Tibbs ain't got no reason to bring in Sims over Huck 40. And if you saw the last two games, he's playing Huck 40 and Towns at the same time. So now that's a preview to when Mitch come back, we're gonna play up Towns a lot more at the 4, which we need to.
And also, I think that was also a part of the strategy as well too, to bring up Jericho Sims' value. So we could probably trade him and stuff like as we just did. So that was actually smart. And keep
they get Mitchell Robinson back. That's going to be a problem because that's
the rim protector.
I just don't like that physicality in the postseason, man.
But we got 4 guys who can play center. We got a guy that can match up with Porzingis and all that. We got guys that's going to stretch the floor. All we got to do is get the roster, and I love like Josh Hart is doing his thing. You know,
Oh, he's
Bridges is
balling.
doing his thing. Oh, we gonna be fine. They said we had no bench all season. I'm like, yo, we got a bench. Tibbs is just playing a short rotation. That's the difference. That's the
And that's
difference.
what kills me. That's what kills me. Because when we play against these running gun teams like Houston Rockets, as we expanded it this time around,
And then
when
you
we
see at
first
the end of
played
the
them,
game, we be tired. Yeah. So somebody
yeah,
got
the
to
fourth
Tibbs
quarters
either.
when we die out and stuff like that, but that's when they get tired. Like you got to save the players from themselves. Even though Josh Hart is not going to complain, like, oh, I need to get a rest or anything, or Jalen Brunson, he's not going to complain either. He's going to play. But you got to get your bench. We actually have a bench, but you got to play them. They got to get more experience.
See, my thought on it is I don't believe that the players get worn out or they get injured, because if you look at it, we have the least amount of injury. That OG injury was the first one, other than Karl-Anthony Towns with his little knee thing or whatever. We ain't really had we the least injured team, so I think we're gonna be the most well conditioned. But by the same token, you got to play different lineups.
Exactly.
Sometimes that a different lineup might generate different offense. Like I want to see Deuce and Deuce and Brunson out there. It'd be times at the end of the game where you got to bring in Deuce, Brunson, and Payne. Like, give me 3 point guards because we need it.
Yeah,
Like
when you're
they got
playing small, like small ball and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Tibbs.
Oh no! Tibbs got to just switch it up and stuff like that. Like we could have won the first time when we played against OKC. We just got burnt out in the fourth quarter because he was playing started way too much.
You're right about that.
They played like 13. They played like, what was their rotation? I think it was third. It was either 11 or 13 or something like that. They
everybody
played
defense, and everybody played defense. That's what I like about OKC.
Yeah, OKC. They got a deep team. So. They actually
and they put Hartstein in good work. I think they only lost like 4 games that he played all year. Yeah, if he plays, they like 90-something% winning percentage when he plays, something like that. But yeah, man, no, I think again, Tibbs deserves.
We just got a player.
Tibbs definitely deserves that criticism, but he needs to be more imaginative, man, because we become easy to guard.
Yeah, that's true.
Really easy to guard. But again, at the end of the day, we got 4 guys that can all get 14 or more. We got 2 guys that get drop 50 at any point. Listen, we get this team and we got to be playing the right. I dude got mad because I was talking about how so he tried to say, oh, y'all talk about mid-ass players. I'm like, see, what are you? I'm like, bro, don't come in here with that Boston shit, bro, because I see what's wrong with y'all. Y'all take way too many threes, and just a night where y'all not like hitting, anybody could beat y'all. Anybody.
Yeah, I mean, it is the middle of the season and stuff like that.
Try to talk down on the Knicks. I'm like, no, I'm not going for that. I can't. Listen, they called me out about the Knicks. I said, when we lost to the
we got Dylan Wright from the Bucks in that trade with Simmons.
Dylan Wright, okay, all right, and that's another guard.
We need a small forward.
I need to see Shamet out of. I need Shamet out of here. I don't like.
Shamet. Shamet. He's a person that is like
when he bricked that wide open 3, because his defense ain't good enough. If he ain't hitting threes, like if he ain't automatic from 3, I don't need to see him out there. I mean, we can keep him on the roster, but I'd rather see Tyler play than Shamet. And I know Tyler's not good on defense too, but Tyler's actual point guard.
He actually got better. Yeah, he got better from what he was in the like in the summer and stuff like that.
Tyler's he's a straight bucket. His playmaking. Yeah,
he's a floor general for sure. That's a definition.
Defensive game up. Yeah, if he works out with Deuce and they like defensive drills, whatever you can, because Deuce is a great defender. But if they work out, Tyler will be a force to be reckoned with. And again, as a backup point, I really wish we traded Payne too. I like Payne, but I just think he in Tyler's way. Because Payne,
I like Payne, man. Payne is somebody that he's the definition of a spark plug. Like that's somebody that we need. Like, that's something that you need in like in the playoffs.
You
Just
need
in
him in
case,
an
like the
emergency
team, the
situation
energy.
too. I got that. But let me if Payne ain't hitting that, like you notice the last about 5-10 games he's been kind of off. Now I know his playing time. Yeah, I know his playing time has been like Tib been messing with his playing time. He ain't been getting consistent like run. But you come in here, you know, he gotta hit them threes. You know, he gotta at least hit 40% for me to want to play him. But I don't know. I think we got the roster we need. You're right, we do need another wing. We need especially for we got TJ Warren. I wonder if we're gonna bring TJ Warren up to fill a roster spot. Remember TJ Warren?
Yeah, TJ Warren. He was on the Westchester Knicks. Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna bring him up just to be on the roster, just to
We got some people in the G League too. I can't even lie. Like they was balling out in the G League. I understand it is the G League, but they got some wings in the G League. But I don't know why they won't try them out and stuff like that. That's another thing. But
the point is because Tibbs ain't gonna play nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's the problem with Tibbs. This is listen. If we don't get out the second round in the playoffs, we're gonna have to address that situation, man. Because
the way it looking like we gotta play Boston in the second round.
I'm not about to waste Jalen Brunson. I'm not about to waste this era on Tibbs. If Tibbs is not willing to grow, then we got to move on from him. If Mitchell Robinson, if he gets injured again, then we got to move on from him. Like we're not gonna let this era go by, and we're not gonna get a championship out of this situation, man.
I feel you. And again, it's like, all right, if we lose because Tibbs is stubborn and he won't make no lineup adjustments, then that's the problem. Now look, we're gonna play Boston. But now that might give him an excuse, but I don't fear Boston. I know Boston is a great team and all this, but I don't fear them.
They're a great team. They're a great team. I can't even lie. But the thing is, they hit shots consistently. They hit threes consistently and stuff like that. But like you said, if they're not hitting those threes, then they could lose those games. We need to wing them to actually match them.
Yeah, I told him Cats. When Cat was at the 4, that's a whole game changer because now you got a 7-footer on your 4. Cat, see the problem with Cat is his Cat is very slew-footed. He's not quick.
No, he's not quick.
Playing center is a whole different thing. Now him playing the 4 next to a center like Mitch or Huckporty. Now, so when Cat was playing the 4, we was strangling them. And I know it's just Toronto, but Toronto got some scorers, bro.
No, they do. They don't. That's a team that don't lay down.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. So one
that's
thing.
A team that does not lay down.
Yeah. So I think we played Huckporty a little. No, did we play him against Houston?
Yeah, he played a little bit in Houston.
Yeah,
I seen.
So, yeah, but you saw it when they played together, and I think, like I said, I think that's a preview. So you're gonna play a lot of Cat at 4. Cat might start at the 5, especially with OG playing, but they're gonna bring in what's the name, Mitch, because mind you, it also protects Cat from fouls because Cat gets some stupid fouls because he's always slow to rotate.
And that's why he stopped like really going for those blocks and stuff like that because he was getting too many like foul calls and was fouling out and stuff. Yeah. And I was getting, I can't even lie, I was getting pissed off in that Lakers game because I'm like, yo, Cat, what are you doing? Like it was like he was playing like Zubac, like how Zubac was playing against the Lakers. I'm just like, they just looked uninterested. They didn't look like they wanted to play. So I'm just like, man, something's going on because Cat usually don't play like that. Like,
that's what I was telling them. Like we didn't come out with the same energy. LeBron took his little juice or whatever, had to show out on national TV. Knew AD was getting traded. The whole setup. So I wasn't tripping about that. If we won that game, we won 8 in a row. This is after winning 9 in a row earlier. So all these cats talking shit, bro. I don't like it. I you know what, bro, and like I said, I got my channel up. I do my little videos and stuff, man. I'm going live tomorrow about the trade deadline, and we're gonna go live on Friday about some other stuff. But I pulled up on FYF. What's the name? Johnny from Go James Kingdom. I fucking 3 weeks in a row, I went on that and watched him in a debate, man. So it's like, I like to tell people, I'm a big picture dude. I'm not going to trip about that Lakers loss. It was one loss. You know what I'm saying? It was one I wanted. The only reason I wanted to win that game was to talk shit. But look, if we would have won that game, oh, y'all got to win a chip. See what I'm saying? Like, it's always no lose with the, like, the Knicks ain't got nothing to win. Like, we got everything to lose, nothing to win. If we won that game, oh, y'all got to win a championship. That don't mean shit. Y'all beat a 40-year-old. Oh, you lose that game. How you gonna lose to a 40-year-old? Let him get a triple-double. LeBron got 10 triple-doubles this year. He gets a triple-double on everybody.
But hold on. They were saying that Jalen Brunson don't pass the ball, man. I'm hearing Jalen Brunson having a career year when it comes to assists too, man. You know.
Yeah, he go get 15 assists the next night. Come on, bro. Like, I don't. Boy, he goes to get 42 and 10, and he had 15 assists for the game before that. I mean, listen, like I said, I don't go too high up, too high down. I know what I said what the Knicks are going to do this year. We got as good a championship chance as anybody, and that's that. You know, like I said, Cino, when we was 5-6, Cino did every loss. He did a live on the Knicks. We went 9 in a row. I ain't hear nothing from Cino. I kept texting him and all that. What's up, Cino? I keep voting in his what's in their comments. When you gonna do that Knicks live? When you gonna do that Knicks live?
Yeah, because I was trying to tell him, you know, like, because he did promise. He was like, listen, if y'all go on a 9-game winning streak, I'll do it live. I was like, hey, what happened to the live?
No,
but then what happened was he waited until the Thunder game. He's like, all right, we're gonna see what happened in the Thunder game, and then that's when they went live, and they were just all talking about
one way.
It's always something now.
Now, you could have closed that Thunder game, right? Because you know when they won that, when Hartenstein got that offensive rebound, to me it looked like he was stepping out of bounds, but whatever. When Hartenstein got that offensive rebound, that was the end of that game. Like, you know, and that's what I'm saying. This is why we need Mitch back. We need our rebounders back. We're gonna be an elite. We're gonna be a completely different defensive team, and we already an elite offensive team. So I'm good, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for that smoke. Anybody got? I stand on business, man. I don't waver. Cash will sit there and say, "Oh, OKC."
Okay, here we go. All right, so the Knicks received Delon Wright and cash from the Bucks for Jericho Sims.
Okay, that's a decent trade.
That's a good trade. I like that because now we get more cash, so we're more liquid now.
He actually can play this. He actually was like 6'4", so he could play a little bit. He's a good defender. Yeah, man. Tibbs will probably like him, and you know, certain emergency spots he'll play the 3. Again, that's what I want to see: more 3 guards. I want to see more big. I want Tibbs to do. I want him to put the big lineup when you need the big lineup. Then when we need a little offensive kick, I want you to play more 3 guards. I want you to change the. He's so damn predictable with that lineup, bro. That rotation
all the time. Or he plays the starters way too much. Even when we're blowing out a team. See, this is my problem with Tibbs. When we're blowing out a team, he still has the starters out there. He waits until like the 2-minute mark. I'm like, bro, just put the bench out there. You're running Mikal Bridges to the. I'm not gonna say to the ground, but you're running him too much. You have OG out there too much as well too. But I understand. Like OG he's actually playing. He was playing lights out, like a little bit way more aggressive. Had he not had that little slump, he would have been an all-star probably as a reserve or something like that. That's how he was playing against Denver and everything. He's been balling.
You know what kills me? Right, okay, I know Jaylen Brown is an all-star, but you put his numbers up against Josh Hart's numbers. Every single number, Josh Hart is killing him except for scoring.
Yeah, it's just that Jaylen Brown.
Again, I just know one thing. When I talk to a Boston fan, I know y'all Achilles heel. All right, y'all got too many nights, but y'all don't look. Y'all not the same like last year. Last year y'all went 66 and 16, whatever. Y'all ran through the play. Don't come with that same confidence because if you're going to take us lightly. Look, if we win the next 2 games, that don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? But if they win, they going to come talking that shit. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. True. But y'all need it.
I would have traded Tyler Hero. You would have traded Tyler Hero. He said he didn't like the trade for the Heat. For the Warriors.
Wow, Tyler Hero is 25, 26 years old. Why would you?
I don't know about that strictly. Tyler Hero, I ain't gonna lie. Like he's not all that, but he's actually a good 3-point scorer.
He's a legit all-star. He's the future of their team. Jimmy's time is done. Jimmy is declining.
No, Jimmy was holding out back, like for real. And I honestly, I don't think y'all was gonna get that much value for Jimmy Butler because the market started drying up and stuff.
No, Pat Riley got a lot. He got the first round pick. I know he got Wiggins and who else? I know shooting one I'm sending Shooter to Utah, so it's like money shit, whatever. Because you got to consider the
Wait, shooters in Utah.
Shooter went to Utah. Yeah, Shams. It's like they always make these.
Your guys in Utah. What's going on with your guys? Man, that's the best point guard in the league, man. Why he keep getting bounced around? That man getting tossed around, man. What's going on? Pause.
Well, yo, I'll holler at you, man, bro. Good to talk to you, man.
All right, man. Yeah, let's see how this goes out, man. And I'm just happy that we got to
get a chance. We're gonna do a show tonight or tomorrow night on the what's the name? It's gonna be on GoCast Podcast YT YouTube. GoCast Podcast YT. We're gonna do a show tomorrow night live. So I'm gonna be on there and just talk about these trades and whatnot.
All right, sure, man. I'm definitely try to check it out whenever it. What time is that?
We're probably gonna do around 8:30 Eastern.
Okay, so, for sure. I'm gonna try to check it out.
GoCast Podcast. If you can follow me, you can subscribe to me. It's King Speech Road 3743. I'm getting my little channel together, and I'm gonna have a weekly show myself. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get into this little thing too, man. Try to get a little something more together, man. A little platform so I can rub my mouth. So I love when Cino give us an opportunity to chop it up. So,
yeah, man. We just gotta get Cino on it. Jalen Brunson jersey, man. Eventually.
Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe one day I blow up. Cino come on my shit. Give me some All right, man.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
All right.
All right, that was a great live stream. I let everybody cook. Thank all my guests that came up, held it down. Cino had to go pick up his food. Doubling my own voice. Thanks to everybody who held it down for me. Outlaw and everybody who came up. Yes, roll. Now, we have some breaking news coming too. As I was getting text messages, some details about some of these trades that happened. Something with Nico Harrison too. So I think you guys are gonna love that. It is official now about Irv Gotti. So we're gonna cover that in a little bit. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating. My food just got ready. So, okay. So I'm about to get my food, refill, and get back to work. But man, I'm trying to think. Should I say the trade information for tomorrow? Because it's gonna detail a lot. So I might say that and just talk about Herb tonight and end the night on that. But we're gonna end this live stream. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to go to the Patreon, and it continues with Marcus Jordan. You'll find out why Marcus Jordan is the way he is. All right, I'm out.